afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast. I'm your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. We're off to exciting 2 versus 2 on Alliance of Defiance. In the north, it is Artavick and PureImagination fighting here for America, freedom, democracy. Taking on the role of the 3rd Armour Division here with Armour Company right away with Assault Engineers, Elite Vehicle Crew Upgrades, M10s, Bulldozer Shermans, and Howitzer Barrages of the 240mm Triple Infantry, Heavy Cavalry, Urban Assault, and Airborne Company there for Artavick. In the south, it is Jove and VonAsten fighting for the German army, the Wehrmacht, taking on the role here of the Elite Panzerlehr Panzerdivision with Firestorm, Grand Offensive, Special Operations, Jaeger Armour, Spearhead, and Jaeger Infantry. Really mostly into bullets there with the single machine gun there for VonAsten. Up north, we got Storm Hunters Resistance. The first engagement happens. Shots blazing back and forth here across the shattered remnants of this once proud building of unknown purpose. In the east, we got riflemen up there for PureImagination. Brave men of freedom advancing through there, the decrepit workshop area. Resistance moving up to secure other territory there. VonAsten with a slightly more steady pace here. Double gun the MG Pioneers, no some named before too. Jove here with more full gun dealers. Storm Pioneers secure the western fuel point here from the armies for now. But Artavick is already back with more men, with more guns. Though, of course, Jove's all riding up with troops here. Southeast, VonAsten for now least leaving the area here to its own devices. Moving up here, looks like it's going to try and support Jove. Perhaps realizing they're going up close with the Americans in the workshop area could prove disastrous for VonAsten's infantry class assault units there, which you are not aware of, would certainly make that even worse. Inadvertently, VonAsten may, of course, have made a good choice there. Beyond the usual bits there. Our folks got Storm up against the rifleman there by the well. Gunleader's got the point here next to the victory point. Race trying to go. We got Gunleader's got the Car 98Ks, the standard rifle of the German army, the Karabiner 98 Kurz. Races there as the Grenadiers. Point there secured. Gunleader's moving up. You've got Race rifleman fighting away. Holding up, he should have a chance in. Pacific Race falling back in just one rifle, even 2 Gunleaders. We've got 4 Gunleaders there for VonAsten, certainly indicating the likelihood he may be aiming for Jaeger Infantry. Though, of course, he may sign up with Jaeger Armour or Spearhead, but Jaeger Infantry would be a doctor that could take advantage of all these things. But, you know, it could just as well be one or the other, too. Pioneers, we've got the eastern side, we've got this all ready to push there. 4th Gunleaders got almost done. PureImagination there. Interesting enough, is going, I think, for incredibly fast tech here, and similarly, so it's Arctic, both going for the Company Command Post, which is very popular in 2 vs 2 games because the Pack Howitzer is really good in 2 vs 2 games. Plus the M1 anti-tank gun is, you know, also pretty good, but the Pack Howitzer is very popular in team games. Make no mistake, we've got Ryan putting on some full guns here without Storm Pioneer support. They might be a bit overwhelmed. We've got full come at the flank, but here the situation is quickly deteriorating for Jove and the Panzerlehr here. Full to the routed under heavy fire there from Artavick's riflemen. This captain, I imagine, also soon to hit a PureImagination on the eastern side. Could consider calling in more assault engineers. Meanwhile, we got his captain out, though. Moving up, he heading into VonAsten's right flank. Who's still focused on the centre, not pushing hard into the workshop area there. Going into support here. Jove, while flanking up behind Artavick's infantry. Very good, but that also means he's exposed to PureImagination, realising this and pursuing VonAsten's flank. So, lots of action here. Not a dull moment here as 4 players clash it out on the Alliance of Defiance, rather than being routed here in the west, as both VonAsten and Jove now close in, but at the same time, PureImagination hot on the heels here for VonAsten. I imagine VonAsten's already taking up Jove. Yeah, he's already got it done there. Jove's yet. We got medical supplies out there from his Storm Pioneer. No some additional doctrines here though from any but PureImagination, who's got that. There we go, a very early pack out arc. In fact, he's been using the pack captain there to supervise it to spit the pack out out even faster. So at the 4-minute mark, he already has pack outs out there, which is definitely some of the best, you will see, light artillery in the game. Gunleaders punishes re-echelons as he focuses here towards the centre. In case he could be focused down here with both Jove and VonAsten. He's leaving the workshop area open there for VonAsten, pushed into the east side, getting the fuel point there. That'll be very good for the Germans. Got the soldiers with the force up close. West side here, we got VonAsten grabbing the points. There's Jove's infantry is busy elsewhere. The soldiers routed, but so are some of the Fultz Grenadiers. Lots of action still here. Pioneers pushing back the Americans in the east. Not a march up here. He's obviously concerned about mines there from PureImagination's seeing the assault units. That means they could be laying down mines, so thumbs up there to VonAsten. And there you go, second pack cards out there. So again, supervision really good. Like in probably less than a minute, he pushed out 2 pack howitzers, roughly. Because again, you just push them out so fast, thanks to be able to cut through their construction speed. It's actually something you rarely see though, and certainly for 2 pack characters, that might be a bit excessive. But right now, Pure Imagination has 2 pack characters before the 5-minute mark, and I'm pretty sure he's quite happy about that. It's going to be a challenge here for the Germans to monitor then dodge all that artillery there that Pure Imagination will be spitting at Jove and VonAsten. East side here, we've got Pioneers being assaulted by the captain, going to get support here. We got Panzer gunners out there, so it'll be helpful there. There's all the infantry here for VonAsten. West side here, we got the truck moving up there, probably going to be a battle group headquarters. They're probably mechanized. In fact, either's really sort of, workable there for Jove. We'll have to see. I'll wait. Pack out then at the front line and ready to blast some krauts if they can get some hits in. Though, of course, once they hit, they really hurt. And we got a half trick on the way. The far trick, no pack outs for him, but that could always happen. Make no mistake, that could always happen. So far as I've seen 2 vs 2 games with double Americans, I've seen them go for 3 pack outs as total. So I would not be surprised if, say, Artavick went for 1 at some point as well. But for now, at least, he's keeping his fingers away from that particular button. We got Punch Push Sports and focus down there with the Rifleman. Trying to focus on this sort, you feel like he's making a mistake there. He's not going to get a wipe anyway, so he's been focused on the Rifleman. Instead, he fed them several free kills there. Bit of a slight hiccup there for VonAsten. Stuart Pioneers with full support pushing up the west side here, leaving Artavick slightly discombobulated as his line collapses. Like an overripe pear left out in the sun and then kicked. Gunners was the Rifleman push freshly into the workshop area from VonAsten. Centre is wide open. Pack carts is blasting away here. Are they bombarding? Yes, indeed, they're bombarding. Got 1 kill there so far. And of course, the casualty rate can quickly escalate if he's bombarding the correct areas, and so far Pure Imagination does seem to be relying on imagination as to where the Germans might be. Okay, there we go. That was almost a full wipe than the Fulton squad found. That was surprisingly lucky there for Joe. His Fulton did not get annihilated. That was some ridiculous luck. Gunners move up here towards the centre there. Pack cards still about. We got 6. We got 0 kills. Back here, troops that are freshly out there as well for Pure Imagination. Half check goals rolling out here for Artavick. Still on the side of Doctors, we're approaching the 10-minute mark. No like the mechanized company here for VonAsten. And we do get a mechanized ready up here with a Puma to help deal with the half check. Not a bad choice there for Jove. Eastern point there secured. Captain assaulting here the outskirts there of the workshop area with VonAsten's got a lone gunner squad. They're acting as reconnaissance. Quickly retreating though in the face of incredible firepower there being mounted by Pure Imagination, backed up by Artavick's half track. Grenadiers find their positions already rendered worthless here by Pure Imagination's flamethrower team as they scorch the way through. There you go. Panzer Grenadiers mount a stand for the glory of Deutschland, but they are quickly suppressed by the half track and will have to fall back. No mercy here from Pure Imagination or Artavick. In fact, they're pretty sure mercy means merci because, language in Americans. Anyways, folks, they're being hammered down by the captain. Oh, they're saying thanks for killing them. God damn those Germans. Don't you think they might actually be asking for mercy? Nah. Troops moving up on the western side here. Captain with a BA out there for Artavick. Still no sign of Doctor besides again from Pure Imagination. Big push up with Jove. Bit of a blob there, really. Need to be careful about that. See what the half check about. Thankfully, though, again, the Americans were double captains, so no 50 kills at least. That certainly, I think, make Jove here a lot less happy about these maneuvers. But the half check, of course, will nonetheless provide a bit of deterrent there. Puma can't move through there because the rifle squads with anti-tank rifle they pretty much block up there. VonAsten launching head on assault. Might want to consider trying to flank up through here or there as well, instead of just marching in one big column. At least he's bringing up machine guns, so thumbs up there to VonAsten. No sign of tech. Oh, there we go. Noting by the way that VonAsten does seem in fact to be rushing straight for 2-3 in the Armour Corps, ignoring the light and mechanized company, at least for now. Rather, they're quick to threaten once more the Puma, the 234-2 in the east here. We got Pioneers being hammered with the reactions, Panzer moving ahead. Cover up there, Grenadiers advancing there for VonAsten. Pack cards are slightly routed. Really been having some bad luck with that one though. I mean, the other one's been doing alright, but that one's really been having some bad luck for Pure Imagination. Grenadiers Panzers moving up. They can't being hammered here by the Grenadiers. Pack out to fire the raining off because the Grenadiers almost landing some kills. The captain though finishes off the job there. Ambulance out there. We've also got the Major already up here for Pure Imagination. Artavick could soon go for Major of his own. Gunners are routed, further casualties. Gun this on heavy fire. Ooh, landed amidst the Americans. Of course, no friendly fire on the pack howitzers, so no harm there to pure imagination infantry. Eastern side, their points being seized. West side, there Joe once more moving up there. Sandbag in pretty quickly there. Thumbs up to Joe for that one. So Polmakop here for VonAsten, 10-minute mark, pretty fast. He could try and rush on Ostwind. I suspect he's going to go for the Panzer IV here. Panzer does the assault units up close, but with a flamethrower and Betsy 2, I feel like the Panzer with a bun grenade. Maybe not, actually. Yeah, the bun grenade turned to be the crucial element there. And there we go, half timing up here though for Artavick to remind them there are more crucial elements than the bun grenades. Light machine and some of the grenades here, Puma in the center, getting can't quite push through here. Artavick is very much locking things down, and far up in the west, another push here by Artavick has gone for BRs and the riflemen, charging at Joe's infantry, who's still being upgraded with assault rifles. We got VonAsten here with the first German doctrines, what you could say, Spearhead, mortar half-tanks, panzer tactician, reconnaissance overflight, Tiger tanks, and the fragmentation bomb. I doubt the mortar half-tank is going to be used. It's just one of those units that, while existing, is not very good. Panzer tactician, of course, always handy. Reconnaissance overflight, always handy. Tiger tanks, obviously very popular, and the fragmentation bomb is also pretty good if you know how to use it. If you don't, obviously, it's going to be a waste of munitions. Pure imagination, collect more assault engineers, throw more flamethrowers to burn the way through VonAsten here in the east. Pack cards continue to pummel away there. Close to Red Sun 2-1. Try and take out the MD-42. Shots are not quite landing. There we go. Gotta kill veterans you want. VonAsten MD-42 falling back. Coming on the west side. Fighting here for the western fuel point is ending up, I think, a bit tragically there. Artavick's riflemen, they're finding themselves cut off and surrounded and slowly being cut to ribbons. Assault in East continues here against VonAsten in the workshop area. Pack cars there. Bit too eager there, bit too enthusiastic about killing Krauts. Got themselves stuck in the line of fire. They have the German light machine guns. Center being claimed here with the German army. West side there continues to be a brutal slug out. The Zug team's also moving up here from Artavick to put some rockets into that Puma. East side here, VonAsten is very much losing control. He is close to the Panzer IV though. He's very close. There you go. Pack cards almost like wiping out a unit there. 7 kills there. That pack cards is definitely doing some damage, but he's not getting anything killed. That is some spectacularly bad luck there for that one. I'm sure the Germans are most appreciative of its lack of good fortune. Stuckers are first there for Jove. Also a weapon I am very hesitant about recommending because it's a weapon you have to be really, really, really good at aiming. Otherwise, it just tends to be a massive waste of resources. And a lot of players just end up barely doing anything with it, at which point they spend 100 fuel on, you know, a lawn ornament that fires, you know, fireworks. And even not the good ones. Pack cards on the way there for Artavick. So, yeah, we're going to be seeing a triple pack cards match here. Captain here routed his assault, encountering a brief stoppage. Then the form of German troops causing him to retreat. Pack card 5, of course, quick looking to drown out the German assaults here. And there we go, machine gun almost wiped out by pure imagination pack card. So there we go. Finally got one and the other, some kills on the other one. Panzer IV, they're ranked for VonAsten, and the Panzerlehr Panzer to be shown. West side here, we got the half taking up, Pulskers holding up the line. Here we also got troops looking to flank around here Jove's position. Thumbs up there to Artavick, still not on a doctrine for him, or for Jove. Sturmpan is being played out. We got mines are being spotted as well there. Good work by Joe Manning now. Panzer there, lone help, but they're still keeping up the attack here against pure imagination. Oh, there we go, almost wiped out. Casualties are starting to look pretty nasty. Pack out of there. Get to do anything. Panzer IV charging through, and there you go. Bulldozers Sherman out here for pure imagination. I mean, obviously going to be useful as the infantry and some support weapons, but as the tanks, it may encounter a few issues. That's going to be a bit difficult, I think, for VonAsten's Panzer IV to deal with. He will likely need a Stug or the Tiger tank. Stuckers are first moving up here for Jove. Note the Stuckers was actually part of a Panzer Division's Panzer Pionierabteilung. Were part of the Panzer Pionierabteilung's heavy company, where there was basically a bunch of those. So, little fun fact there. Ooh, Mohammed off on the Panzer IV, damaging the engine. Bulldozer moving up here. Hammering away there was 105mm howitzer mounted there. Americans losing ground to the German army for now, but a few points under control of Deutschland. Push here. No one really seems to be utilising this particular path very much. Bit of no sort of thing there by both sides. So this by both PureImagination and VonAsten. Our way Bulldozer quickly clears out of the area here. Wrapping up towards the centre, half-day hung away at the Volksgrenadiers. On the west side, we got Ponce Kjort flanking up here behind the Volksgrenadiers. Weapon racks for PureImagination. Quickly crashing through the Bocage. Panther on fire from the Sherman. And half moving up here. Western Fuel being claimed, Eastern Fuel being claimed as well there. Lots of back and forth. Never think in control of the situation for long. Till level 11 kills there. And we got the other pack out up to the front line as well. Stukas was there so far has gotten 3 kills. A Kedman over there for Jove. Still no sign of doctrine for him or for Artavick. No sign of anything further there for VonAsten either. Could be going for Stu, could be going for another Pantavoid, could be going straight for the target tank. It's hard to say. Pack carters hammering away there. Looks like they're trying to take out the Mechanized Regiment headquarters. And they just move, I think, there by PureImagination. I'm not entirely sure if that's the most efficient way of doing it, in particular now that there's an assault going up here into the workshop area once more by VonAsten. West side, Jove tried to make a push there. Pack counter there. Looks like they're all focusing their pack counters on. We got a fuel cache up there for VonAsten, by the way. Very nice, though. Kind of feel that point might be a bit exposed there. Transforming up. Need to be careful coming these round. Oh, also mine. They're good mining by PureImagination. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Panther landing a shot there. Pack cutting to far away there. Another mine went off. Panzerjäger's out there for VonAsten. Sherman keeps bouncing shots there from the Panzer IV. Shot bounced. Panzerjäger's up the flank. We got a major moving up here. Panzerjäger's taking a hit. No immediate casualties. Unit wiped out. That looks like the captain or lieutenant or whatever bit the dust there for PureImagination. Stukas' fire on the pack carters gets a single kill. Beyond that, nothing significant. More assault units out there for PureImagination to make up for the losses. In the centre here, Jove advances on the west side. Continued brutal clashing on the western field point here. Panther forming on the eastern side. Assault units close to collapse of the building. Here we got more assault units ready with flamethrowers for PureImagination. Like to make a nice company. It looks like VonAsten is going to go for packs now. That definitely indicates, yeah. Also got the tier 4 ready, so very likely he's going to be stalling now for the target tank here versus the armies. Artavick and Jove still without a doctrine. Now, the way that Artavick is stalling, very much looking like he's going to be stalling for the Pershing as well. And I'd not be surprised if Jove's just going to go, you know what, I'm going to go for a Tiger as well. So this could quickly turn into a bit of a triple heavy tank match here. We got half to wrap up with the Volksgrenadiers tearing through them. The positions offering no good cover there. Pack carters keep firing. Grenadiers are close to being slaughtered there. Panther landing a nice hit. Pack carters, while are bombarding, I think aren't quite aiming at the right places, so they end up kind of being wasted. Got Volksgrenadiers being routed by the rifle in the centre. I'm surprised we actually aren't seeing any anti-tank guns from the Americans. Well, we got one here from Artavick or PureImagination, for example, has not called in a single anti-tank gun yet, that would benefit a lot from it versus the Panzer IV. Oh, gunners are bunching up, but the Sherman misses. Half moving up though, that should put us up there to VonAsten's mining maneuvers. There you go. Panzerjäger's down to just 2 men as they find themselves blowing apart here. 10 kills close to the ace level on the anti-aircraft half track. West side here, we got Joe once more leading the assault, backing up as Puma. But we got the anti-tank and they're possibly ready, but no. Lucky there for Jove. Artavick has indeed gone for heavy cavalry. He's got the manpower, just needs to fuel and call on the Pershing. Leaving just Jove here. Was going to have to go for the Spear Punch Bolters first, then maybe go for the Tiger tank. Stukas fires, lands a... Oh, that's the Artavick's pack out of the ones for PureImagination still operable. Still firing blind there. Not the most efficient use of the artillery. Sturmpionier IV getting absolutely hammered. Oh wait, heavy tank out there for Artavick and Democracy. The third armoured, calling in its own heavy armour. And of course, Jove is now the only player without a doctrine. Again, Grand Offensive seems more likely. You could also go for Special Operations, maybe try and go for a Command Panther. Would be a bit out of the ordinary, but it is an option. Though I'd not be surprised to hear this spot a Tiger tank that slice would expect. There were 5 kills, close to mentioned 1. Pack counters keep firing away. This almost getting wiped out. Jackson almost, halfway done there for Pure Imagination. Pershing fires away. 400 meters to the 52. The Germans are only behind the victory points compared to the Allies. Strickers were hanging back. We got Orbis on Norway there, plus authorization there for Jove. Pack out to there. Close to victory 2. So is the other one. Jackson almost done. Worth noting that Artavick has not recruited the one he lost there, or the crew at least. That's a bit of an interesting move there by Artavick. Possible an oversight though. As getting hammered by the Pershing and the pack howitzer. And it looks like he's just blind firing again here. Not really efficient usage of the pack howitzers. I mean, the badges are good, but you know, if you're just firing, hoping to kill stuff, it's not going to be very effective. And it seems to be right now what Pure Imagination is doing. He's just relying on, well, pure imagination in the hopes he actually hits something. Driving into this, the assault engineers, Panther 4 there, causing trouble. There you go, gaining into 2 Jackson charging forwards here. Almost got the Eastern fuel point away from the Germans. We got 400 to do 42. Close 22 still on both of the pack howitzers. Still firing blindly in the hopes of hitting stuff. There we go. Actually got a hit on the MU-42. Oh, close one there. Also very, very, very close to the pack howitzer. There we go. Utterly annihilated. VonAsten's MU-42. There you go. 7 kills, 52. West side here seems to be claimed he could try and move up further and put more pressure there on Jove's base. We got another Orbison going away there for Jove. Not to say he was planning, though again I would not be surprised as a Command Tiger. VonAsten is definitely stalling out there for the Tiger tank himself, Tiga. Non-command version, of course. Puma engaging the Pershing. Panzerjägers there engaging the half tank, but one of the rockets completely misses the mark, and the other one does hit, but not for enough damage. Bung grenade. Oh, they're running straight through it. Oh, close one there. Panther forming up. 9 kills. Sherman their tears into the Grenadiers. 22 they gained. Pack out is going to far away there. Oh, looks like. Yeah, I thought he'd gotten his own pack out back, but looks like Artavick is still not bothering with it. Jackson there hammering away. We got halfway to it on it. We got air recons out there from Pure Imagination, giving a good spot there, both Joe's and VonAsten's positions. Let's see if they can exploit it. They're calling in artillery around here. I guess that's an option, but. What about that? Strickers was firing. 8 kills. This time actually wiping one of Pure Imagination's 2 pack howitzers. Good work there. Good work. Pure Imagination launching another assault into the workshop area. MU-42, they're holding back the advancing armies. The curse words, but most importantly, MU-42s. Almost got the MU-42 crew there. Panther moving eastwards. Pershing there is the Obersoldaten. Jackson close to veteran 2-1. Yeah, we got Grand Offensive, so Jared's going to go for a Command Tiger as soon as he can. VonAsten's not far off from a Tiger tank. Pure Imagination basically then wants not to be going for like a heavy tank. I suppose someone argue the Sherman upgraded is a heavy tank, then, you know. Not quite. Panzer there's the bolter Sherman, shoots way too far, then misses the mark, and there you go, crashes though. Most of the Panther squad there with the bolters blade, and then they push the other guy, the remaining survivor, outside of the map's boundaries. Impressive. And the Panzer just retreats after that. Panzer again, there you go. Tiger tank out for VonAsten. T-Tiger. Going here for the mechanized regiment. Kuma, they're being repaired. Joe ever closer to the command Tiger. Hey, Bazooka 5 plus lots of bars out there from Artavick. A heavy assembly of firepower there versus Jove's troops perishing. Not quite landing any hits there. Pack Carter has not been recruited either. In fact, neither of the American player really recruiting the Pack Carter. That feels a bit weird. There's being hammered perishing there. Jackson opening up. Pack Carter there not doing too much now either. Tiger tank rolling out here for VonAsten. Die Tiger. Schwerer Panzer. Looks like VonAsten is on the warpath. Was looked like it, but no, he isn't. Jove is roughly 2 minutes away from the command Tiger. We got smoke bombs out there line to grab points, I imagine. Or maybe just around here. Yes. Tiger advancing, could destroy the pack house. There you go. Looks like something got shot down. Not entirely sure where. Stubbs is firing again, landing some hits. Nothing too critical there against the armies this time around. We got 400 versus 155. Germans need to be a bit more on those victory points soon, and they're going to lose this match to the Americans. Joe's a bit of a minute away there from the command Tiger. He has more or less the fuel in a minute, but manpower-wise is a bit shorter. Tiger tank there drilling out with American armor. Majors lining up here to lead the assault against the Krauts, the Nazis. Panzer engaging here. We got the Tiger tank opening up as well. Police moving out. Great hit from the Tiger tank on the Jackson tank destroyer. Great hits there, and the Jackson tank destroyer goes down. Nice tank there from VonAsten. But there you go, Bazooka 5, they could threaten the Tiger tank. Plus, we got a person on the flank. He could pop the H-8 round. Does looks like he isn't doing it though. Pack and Tiger 5 the Pershing. Ooh, even a shot there for the Puma. Jamming the turret ring in the southeast. Sherman hammering away there, slowly pushing away VonAsten's troops. You got 367 versus 155 here. Jove is getting there in terms of like Tiger tanks. He's now less than a minute away. We'll of course have to see if he actually gets in a minute. He's ended up being got a lot of manpower. This whole unit is versus the might of the German army. There you go, white. No mercy here from the Tiger. Grenade at the orbital dance. They hold the line here around the center victory point. The position being overwhelmed by swarming Americans. We also got grenades out here for Artavick, chucking them at the Krauts. And a Jackson tanks for their Artavick as well. PureImagination, they're going from one himself to replace one. We still got one pack cards left, 11 kills, and gets wiped too close to the front line here. VonAsten spots it and punishes it. Very good there. And now at the 28-minute mark, Jove gets his own Tiger out. Hit the command Tiger, meet landing the Panzer Commander. Very good. 356 versus 155. Pack card is destroyed. Bulldozer moving up there, close to the ace level. There's the Tiger tank. The Bulldozer I think, is going to fall significantly short. Sandbags in the center from Jove. Got the Tiger tank, they're moving up. Panzer Commander almost done. Jackson almost done there for PureImagination. Artavick is almost done as well. Smoke bombs off again. But it seems mostly this time around a reconnaissance move, and there you go. Double tank destroyers out. Tiger tank moving westward, should see the support. Aircraft crashing down here. Did get rid of a anti-tank gun crew by the looks of it. Lots of aircraft here flying about in the skies above. Lining up here for a nice flank action using this pit of terrain that of course with fewer walls about it's going to be less effective, but still he's doing it, so thumbs up there to PureImagination. On the west side here we got Artavick pushing up there with Pershing, Jackson as some infantry. Tiger tank very isolated, bit of a mistake I think by Jove. Jackson Bullshit moving up, he's spawning the infantry as they push into the workshop compartment. The workshop area, Tiger tank hammering away, and we got combined arms on the west. We got Pershing with him support here. No, combined arms increases accuracy and rate of fire line just to push out damage very fast. And there you go. Tiger tank down to less than half, in fact less than a quarter of health now. In a matter of moments, got the punch, but there you go, annihilated. Just sheer, again, accuracy and just rate of fire means that you just evaporate units if you're not careful. There you go, machine gun, tranks it up, it's getting annihilated as well. Again, the Rifleman with BARs with combined arms just annihilating it. Panther 4 there, already taking heavy damage on Pershing. Jackson flying away there. Tiger tank there taking heavy damage as well there. Just a brutal assault there. Panther 4 down to less than half health as well. The Ken opening up, the Pershing falling back. I mean, just with combined arms, you can see that just Artavick tore a swath right there through Jove and VonAsten's left flank. Just units annihilated. Panzerjägers dropped both Panzerstreiks, but he doesn't have anyone that can actually pick them up, which I suppose is more relief for the German workshop there. It's also fallen to the Americans once more. Tiger tank up there for VonAsten. Jove's Tiger tank hauled back here, but just so many units just melted away in a matter of seconds. Thankfully, the American assault wasn't better coordinated, in which case they got, I think, really broken through there. The Germans had possibly won the match. Pershing being repaired, Artavick being repaired, Jackson being repaired. Troops are healing and reinforcing for Artavick. Workshop being reclaimed there by a few depleted grenadiers there from VonAsten's force. Tiger tank being repaired. Both falling back there. Orbs on there close to veteran G1, fixing up the Pershing heavy tank. You got 16 kills, veteran 2. Back here, troops healing and reinforcing. Seizing the eastern point. Brutal slaughter here. Sherman sitting out there very close to the ace level there for PureImagination. Packhouse is still not being recruited. Feels a bit like a waste there, but the Allies, they're not doing that. Gunners being held at the Pershing. 18 kills, 32. Grenadiers routed this rifleman in a good position. The Grenadiers were not. Tiger tanks one coordinating there you go. Got to push here for PureImagination, but with limited armor support there, mostly infantry in front of 2 Tiger tanks. I suspect here that PureImagination will be rather severely punched. There you go. Tiger tank gaining veteran 2. Anti-tank and cleared out. Grenades going off. The Sturm Pioneer scored. Almost an island. There you go. Down there you go. Panzerstreiks dropped again. But once more, Artavick can't pick them up. There he goes. Moving up here. Like Tiger tank falling back. Jackson, Pershing moving up. Infantry's on the left flank. Grenade off on the Kedden there for almost got it wiped out there. Panther force spawn the Tiger tank. Grenade clearing out the Pack 40. VonAsten Tiger tank falling back here. Sharp push there by Artavick. But again, Artavick and PureImagination assault don't seem to quite go off there. I think they have a bit better coordinated again. The Germans were in a better and worse position, but because PureImagination at first with just a lot of infantry got gutted, and then Artavick meant to carry through, but again, he's now easily been focused down here, both VonAsten and Jove, so again, they could do some better coordination there, but still we'll have to see if they might still be able to do some serious damage. We got 303 versus 155. Jackson and Hemingway taking part from the Ken, who recruited here by Jove. Whew, tense stuff. Sherman falling back there, 20 kills. Shot bounced off the Tiger tank's armor. Packhouse there being destroyed entirely. Now the Jackson out for PureImagination. Panther 4 there very close to the ace level. Anti-tank gun destroyed. German VonAsten showing no mercy there to the Americans' armies. Pershing moving up. Oh, Puma there takes VonAsten, so the Tiger tank there. VonAsten need to be careful. Puma's about to get knocked out. The grenades on the Panther 4 from the Pershing. Pershing there's got turret ring jammed. Jackson can't support. Panther 4 pushing it straight into the Jackson. Oh, might be able to take it out. He's blitzing, but might risk losing his Panther 4 if he's not careful. Then again, he could pop Panther Tactician in to assist with escape if he needs it. Find the center here. We got a unit obliterated. Command Tiger moving up. Shoots and misses, instead hitting some barrels. Artillery called into, I think, 20 Americans advancing. Tiger tank shoots, misses, 11 kills. Halfway to veteran 2. And VonAsten Tiger tanks halfway to veteran 3. We got 292 versus 155. Pershing on the left side. Something exploded. Looks like it was the Puma that finally went down there in service of Deutschland. 12 kills on the Command Tiger. We got smoke bombs off here again from Jove. Again, looks like primarily for reconnaissance. In the center, we got PureImagination. You got some of his troops. I'm surprised no one's considering going for anti-tank to help deal with some of the armor here the Germans have out. Like, a pair of anti-tanks I think could give both Jove and VonAsten's target tank at least a bit of a harder time. More rockets right there from the Stukas at first. Air recons again from PureImagination. Very consistent, so thumbs up to him. Target tank falling back. Very close for T2 there. Sturm Pioneers, and Repair Pioneers, all hard at work on the target tank there with 39 kills. Sherman moving ahead, he shoots. Doesn't hit. In fact, he gets hit more than it hits at the moment. There we go, in fact, it's about to go down, but there you go. Target tank, and there's command tank getting a triple there around front of the Jackson tank destroyer. And there you go, Sherman down, we got bazookas up here on the command tiger. Oh dear, Joe might have made a mistake there. He might have made a mistake down to the slip of health. There we go, the tiger tank is down, even just VonAsten now with the tiger tank. In fact, Joe's barely any armor left. More fire there. Ace Panther forming ahead here for VonAsten. This pocket tiger strikes. Right there getting hammered. East side here, no work. Fighting in the works of it all there. Assault is being focused on here by VonAsten's Grenadiers with Panzer Shreks and light machine guns. And a flamethrower as well. Good lord. They are quite some heavy grenades. And we got here VonAsten charging in with this Ace Panzer IV. What is he planning? I don't know. I suspect he might be trying to take out the heavily damaged Jackson tank store here. Of course, go try and raid the base and take out the ambulance. Either way, decides not to. With all the anti-tank upgrades being threatened with there. Center victory has been claimed here by America. Once we got Sturm Pioneers there, we got rifling up though. Just lots of action here. We got 284 versus 144. Stukas fires again. We got 19 kills there. Veterans T2. Tiger tank negative murder away. We got 41 kills. Moments away from the ace level. Moments away. Panzer for VonAsten. A pick, I suppose, in the current circumstances. Secure the center, could push for the western victory point. We got bazookas dropped there by Artavick's infantry. VonAsten needs to charge with his ace tiger tank there with 47 kills. Panther ready there for VonAsten, destroying the remaining pack cards. Jackson's pushing there. Close to command arms here for Artavick. Panzer IV there supporting the target tank. Rough grenades going off. Unit wiped out. 49 kills. Pioneer's going to use the easy time for the Pershing there. Very close there for Jackson. Shoots, bounces off the target tank's 100mm thick armor. Bringing up the start with the assault engineers. Pershing up the Fultz Grenadiers. Stukas unleashes hell once more, and oh, that's the Panzer actually, never mind. No damage, in fact, not the slightest bit. Maybe killed a few squirrels, but that's about it. Boob trap here, they're being set up by Jove. Thumbs up to that. Very good. Double Panzer I feel like seems a bit excessive there. For VonAsten, feel like Panthers or Panther might be, or Storm Panzer might be better than Panzer, but oh well. Got 52 kills on the ace target tank. Joe seems not be going for a command tiger there. I suppose he could be going for a king tiger instead. Does he have all three trucks? No, he does not. But he is going for the third truck now. So it actually is possible Joe could be planning here for the king tiger, the tiger 2, the Königstiger. Boob trap on the other point here. So there's a belt of booby traps in the centre. Assault being hammered out of the Panzer IV. No mercy from Deutschland. Plenty of mines being laid down the PureImagination as well. We got 260 versus 136. Jackson sneaks in hit, but PureImagination falls like quite beaten up there. Definitely think should have been more flanking rather than just attempt to charge head on to the Germans without any much of a plan there. And sinking from the Tiger there. More damage inflicted that from the Persian, which now is ace level. We got the Kevin opening up as well. Germans reclaiming the workshop here. Well, what remains of the workshop? I mean, most of the buildings have collapsed. Most of the walls are gone. There's just this place there and this. That's really all that's left. The rest has been leveled or shattered. Half-track guys still alive. We got Stukas, oh, not Panzerwerfers. Yep, firing off barrages. Rocket screaming down the rear, and taking significant casualties, but not wiped. Anti-tank and wiped once more here by the Americans. Going for the Penta here, and booby trap goes off, almost taking out the cam. There you go, finished off. Panzerfaust and the Jackson tank saw Stukas and Fuskas down, bit of a mistake there by Jove. He's not far off from the King Tiger, though his Belgium headquarters is up. Ace Tiger there, going for the Jackson, got the Pershing wing up. There you go, combined arms and defense maneuver here to try and slow down the assault of the Ace Tiger. There you go. Again, you can see they just, with infantry back, they boost their firepower so much that the Ace Tiger here almost got annihilated. Even with Blitzkrieg they're going, they just suffered so much damage. Really close save there for VonAsten. Really close. What's the total from half the half track, which of course also benefits from combined arms, and he's tearing into the Fultz Grenadiers. No mercy shown, just an almost continuous stream of death now. And there you go, King Tiger out for Jove. Ace Tiger there seeing crucial repairs. Back here, Jackson's hanging back. We got 236 versus 136. Only 100-point difference now between the German army and the Americans. More Jacksons for pure imagination. Lots more Jacksons. Machine gun bag up to defend the point here. Though it's not actually upgrading the machine. There's a booby trap as well from Joe again. Thumbs up with Joe for just all these booby traps. Pack house on the way there for pure imagination. So instead of recruiting them, he just goes for more, I guess. Gunners advancing an airfire from the Pershing. Got 26 kills in that one. Ace Tiger moving up, 55 killed. King Tiger moving up. There you go, Jackson ready here. Going in with the second one. We got 212 versus 136. Situation for the Americans looking a bit desperate now. Tiger tanks staying close to each other. Panzer getting awfully close to the front line here for VonAsten. He pops smoke. Interesting. And there you go, fast down here. Hits the ambulance and wipes a nearby unit. The ambulance, surprisingly enough, survives the impact with the rockets, but guys outside did not. Carl, did you hear something? No. Stop asking questions. Jackson West, they got the Jackson there, Pershing coming up. Tiger, King Tiger there, 1 kill. Looks like this could be a do or die moment here from the Americans. Ace Tiger, Ace Panzer IV lined up, King Tiger there as well. Almost got me there for combined arms. Can they pull it off? Well, I think they should not be attacking straight where the Germans are the strongest. They actually look for the weakest, then try and go for the deepest penetration possible. But away 192 versus 136.
Armour here.
Jackson moving up with the Pershing. Sneak up the right hand side. Machine gun bunker find red alongside the booby traps. There we go. Bravo squad suffering grievously in the face of German entrenched defences. Big push here by pure imagination. Without smoke or anything like that, I don't think he's going to get much further here versus the machine gun bunker. Panzers moving up again. Assault continues very slow on the west side, gaining the western victory point. We've got a orbital squad hunting up behind the wreckage of a Jackson embedded within the forest there. Pointlessly firing at the Jackson chain. There they go. Panzers firing into the base of pure imagination. Officers empty bunched out there. Oh, rockets hitting the trees. Squirrels suffering immensely, but also the infantry. Infantry suffering as well there. We got the tanks moving up against the Apex. Howitzer almost annihilating it. Pushing up to the city. We got combined arms. We've got Howitzer barrages there. Pershing hammering away there. The Suga team's following up as well. King Tiger almost knocked out. Pershing, there we go, almost behind it. Almost got the King Tiger. There we go, King Tiger down. The assault continues, but can it continue for much longer? Pershing is almost down. It still hasn't accounted for VonAsten's forces, which needs to attack into this assault. There you go, VonAsten's routed. Pershing disengaging. Got 135 versus 136. Tiger tank and Panzer IV are blitzing right into Artavick from pure imagination's left flank here. Can the Jackson escape this assembly of German armor of the elite kind here from VonAsten? Anti-tank rifle grenade. Not happening here. Pershing's about to get knocked out. This shot bounces. Shot bounces. Obs advancing. Panzer IV then knocked out. Tiger tank, smoke, disengages, gets the more veteran Jackson tank destroyer. And now we can see there, Artavick disengages, and instead of falling back, VonAsten decides to push his luck, pushes his advantage. And these Panthers, they're just standing around shooting at the infantry. They're going to get knocked out by the bazookas the assault units are wielding. No mercy there. If he realizes what's going on, there you go. Panthers over down, assault units here, half track about to go down. Ace Tiger down to less than half health. Almost got the half track. There we go, half track down, 63. Armour and tank destroyer, they're holding up in the corner of the map here. We got 102 versus 136. The Americans still fighting, hoping they can somehow drain out the Germans, but at this point, I don't see them having the strength to push far enough now. They just lost most of their army again, and that assault there on the west side, and the following counterattack from VonAsten. OD8 Tiger Ace did not expect that one, or Ace Tiger, and is not going to hammer here with the Jackson the Pershing. Disengages the smoke. Still tries to fire through the smoke, then might go its position and allow for it to destroy it. Ambulance now, he pushes through again, and ooh, needlessly gets the Jackson though. Is he going to go for the Pershing shoot? Misses, and the Pershing finishes off the Ace Tiger. The Ace Pershing stands alone in a field of wreckage, but with only 66 points left and barely any forces, in fact only 2 reisting squads and a Panther's about to token out, I don't think there's much here Artavick can do, and I think PureImagination options are limited. Rangers out there for Artavick, rather late I feel to the party there. Orbison wiped out here. Jove's forces are better, but he can easily call another Tiger. In fact, so can VonAsten, and so does VonAsten. In fact, so does Jove. So we have 2 Tiger 1s out here to the battlefield now. You got 42 versus 136. 39 versus 136. 36. I think the fight is lost, though. Losses, though, were quite significant. Scott out for Artavick, 30 versus 136. 24 versus 136. 21. Booby trap goes off there. 18, looks like they're determined to push the last man here, the last bullet, the last victory point. Smoke called in here by Artavick. Also surprisingly late with that one. 12 points. There we go, surrender, GG, game over. A loss here, a brutal battle on Alliance of Defiance here. Feel like the Americans used some of the stuff inefficiently. Also got a flank more against the Germans. The Germans certainly, I think, handled it quite well. There were certainly some awkward choices here and there. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. Tell a friend, tell a family, but don't tell enemies. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.